Hey guys, so today I'm doing a really fun activity. A friend of mine has actually launched her own clothes, her t-shirts right now, and I'll post a link below. Pixie Power, so you know, gotta represent. I thought that it would be fun to celebrate her new launch with something special, a gift made by me. Most of my crafts are kind of cornball, but this one I think she might like if I can pull it off. I've never done this before, so it's kind of a work in progress, learning as I go along, but I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. For this project you need a doll, one with a head, but you'll see why mine doesn't have a head. You need yarn, you need one of these fancy brushes I got from the Dollar Tree. It's just like an animal brush for the fur. And I've been using this little shish kebab stick because I'm cheap. You also need some wax paper, not the receipt, and then Mod Podge or just some type of glue. It can't be a step-to-step process. So far I have obviously taken the doll's head off. Then you want to watch tutorials, there's like 100 on YouTube, of how to take all of the hair off the doll. So obviously you want to give her a buzz cut, but then you want to heat up some water, submerge the doll's head in there for about a minute or so. Make sure that all the water comes out so you're not burning your fingers. And then on the inside, you want to take some needle nose pliers and just pull the hair through, because there's going to be a big glob of glue in there holding all the roots. And then you just want to pull it through here, and you'll end up with something like this. And then you can take the acetone and take the makeup off, and if you want to change the scalp color you can do that too. You can take that off with the acetone. And from there you want to take your yarn, or if you have actual doll hair wefts you can use that too, but this is so much cheaper. You want a nice quality yarn. I found out the hard way by spending a lot of time on really cheap, like 99-cent yarn, trying to make these, and they just all pulled apart. So what you do is take a strand and cut it and then wrap it around here, so it's just going to look like a piece of yarn tied tight, and then basically just brush it out. I can't do this because I don't have two hands, but just brush it out until you get something that looks like this. And then you want to actually take a hair straightener and straighten these out, and it's going to look like doll hair. And I have some examples right here. This is a different project. Here's what I have so far. So after you take it off of here, you'll cut it right here, and then you'll glue it to the wax paper. And the reason that you want to glue it to wax paper is so you can peel it off, like this guy right here. We can just peel it off. And I have taken eyeshadow and colored the roots a different color, and then kind of taken a blonde eyeshadow, or I guess yellow eyeshadow, and just rubbed it into the yarn and then pulled it through so that it looks like hair. And you want to have, I've been using these short lengths. I mean, you could use one that's a lot longer, but with these short ones you have a lot more maneuverability where you want to place it on the doll's head. So this is what I have so far. A lot of people use wig caps, which is smart. It's a good idea. I honestly just didn't want to. I wanted to know how it would work if I just glued it directly onto the doll's head. And this is supposed to be brown Sharpie, but for whatever reason, once it was applied to the doll's scalp, it turned this nasty red color. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to turn out. But what I've been doing is taking these short wefts and just gluing them directly onto the scalp in a layering motion. And as soon as I'm done, obviously she's gonna get a haircut, which I've also never done before, so I'm hoping that turns out okay. I will check back in as soon as I am done with the hair, before the haircut, and show you guys where I'm at. Alright, so here we are, part 2. I've actually been working on this for like a month. I don't think it would take that long if I actually knew what I was doing, but I don't have a clue. So here we are. Let me turn this around. This is what I have so far. She's like all bald on top. But yeah, compared yesterday's progress to this, I know it's not much, but that took like 2 hours just to do that tiny little bit. So I'm gonna work a little bit more on it today and get all these weird smudges off of her face. And then I'll get back to you and let you know how it turned out. Also, what do you guys think of this lipstick? I never ever wear lipstick because I feel like it looks so weird on me, but I got this neat little Sephora sample in the mail. My husband said that it looks like the color poop, but Sephora says that it is the color of pink tea. So, tomato, tomato. Anyways, okay, I'll check in with you soon. It's looking a little bit crazy right now, but this is what I've got. I know it doesn't make sense, does it? She looks like she's been electrocuted, but you're gonna have to go with me on this one. And I thought that that was the really difficult part. That's not the really difficult part. The really difficult part is making clothes for Barbie, because I can't sew anyways. And now I have to sew miniature clothes, which I don't know how to do. So I'm trying to take the dress that she came with and just tear apart the seams and use it as a pattern. But I don't know how to sew. I can sew by hand, but only like real bad hack jobs, like sew your pocket or sew a sock. So I guess we'll see. This is so hard. Why is this so hard? One, I'm not an artist. I have not been able to draw symmetrical eyes my entire life. That's not something that I've ever been able to do. And here I am trying to do it in about 48 hours and I can't do it. And it's frustrating me. I finished the hair though. All the madness that is happening on my desk right now. So here we have the hair. And this crazy eye that I've been trying to do over and over again. Yeah. So I don't really know what to do at this point. When I was drawing, like as a kid all the way into adulthood, I would do like a really awesome eye, and then I would get frustrated because I couldn't get the other eye to match, so I'd just make it closed and like winking, because everybody can just draw a black line, but like I really wanted this to look nice, and it just doesn't. It just is not even looking nice. It looks like creepy Barbie. It's not supposed to be creepy. I'm out of ideas. I don't know what else to do. This is supposed to be a fun project and it's not. Okay guys, it's getting super intense now. Got my Q-tips, my tweezers. I am placing the doll's eyes. I couldn't paint them, that wasn't gonna happen. But if you print them out on temporary tattoo paper, you can make them, well, I don't know, we're gonna find out. Can you make them adhere to a doll? So, here we go. Okay, that's a big reveal. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I am so happy right now. It works! It works! Woo! Okay, here's the moment of truth. If I put it on wrong, she's gonna have weird lopsided eyes. You know what? I can almost tell that it is on wrong, right? Okay, I slightly readjusted it. Please, please, please. Okay, here's hoping she's not totally cross-eyed or lopsided eyes. Oh no, that's way off. No. Oh, man. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Well, I have my acetone. This side looks really good. This side, not so much. So, start over. Thankfully, I printed a bunch. So, we're good. I just woke up. It's 7, which is early for me. I know, right? Pathetic. This is the last day I have to work on it, and I am almost finished. I just have to sew this shirt and then finish the box. And then it's done. So I've never sewn before. I tried taking the pattern apart of the dress that the other doll had, and I completely ruined the dress, took it all apart, and then realized that I still didn't know what to do with this now ruined dress. So I had to watch other YouTubers and see how they made their t-shirt patterns. I like this one the easiest. Basically, you just cut out a T of like 2 scraps of fabric. Simple. Alright, so I finally finished it. And it's in its box, and I'm gonna go see what she thinks.